Okay, whenever you're ready.
I want to ask you one question. Have you ever been a victim of a gun violence? Gun violence is a very critical situation that we need to take care of in this country, in the United States of America. First of all, I'll begin to explain the nitty-gritty of gun violence in America, the problems that we face in America on gun violence. And I'll also be explaining more about how does this policy becomes more effective in our society, and also the solutions of gun violence in the United States of America. And as you know, my name is p4.final.uedet. I'll be sharing with you the problems of gun violence in America. I will share with you guys the statistics that I make a research on from the Homeland Security concerning the homicide by the weapons type since 1976 to 2005. The number of victims, we understand that today gun violence has become an epidemic situation that people have been so grappling with the federal government. The statistics here shows that from 1975 to 2005, there was a rise of crime in like homicide, but when it comes to like 2005, there was a kind of it decreases, and that's because that it was working out fine, but from 2006 to present, it has increased in terms of crime, gun violence, and all over the United States of America. So I will also be sharing with you guys another statistics that I found. This is from the Department of FBI. This shows us. Wow. I think there's a little messed up here. Sorry. Sorry, you guys can't see this. I was thinking there's a messed up over there. But anyway, let me just continue. This is a statistics from the FBI that says that since 2005 up to this very moment, there has increase in firearms, and which actually putting the country into a very devastating situation, which amounts to like 148.563 in crime rate, compared to like other crime like forceful entry, other stuff. This research was also conducted by the National Crime Victimization Survey in 2009. Having said that, I went further to make a research on how can this be possible, and how can we make this laws more effective in the United States. Then I came up with another research that I found carrying out in America. All the states have different laws and different way of abiding to the laws. And I found out that in the first research that I did is most of the reasons why it's not effective, because most of the states are not practicing or are not actually regulating the law, like gun control. Some people could probably walk into a shop and just get a gun without necessarily doing the necessary documentation, like check your background status to know if you are actually qualified for it to have a gun. In 2005, there is this every year 4.5 million new guns and also 2 million users guns are sold in the United States, according to the Brandy Center. They actually specialize on gun violence. How does the law become more effective throughout the federation, which I've actually stated earlier? they need to be, they need, they need to equip the police officers, and they also need to have more enforcement in laws, like I said. And also in New York, California, New Jersey, and Maryland, those laws are very effective in gun violence, gun control, in the sense that. So I believe that if the federal government could actually enhance this this habit of making it a federal law, to make all the other states to practice the same law, like New York, California, Maryland, New Jersey, I believe that we're going to be having a less crime in the United States of America. And also that have been the deliberations that most of the specialists in gun control have actually been talking about every time on press, trying to meeting with the Congress to make sure how to amend the Constitution to make it a federal law, so that other states can abide with these things. Like a couple of months ago, a guy just ran into the movie theater and shot about 100 of people, and several were wounded. Because of what? The reason is because you might probably have this gun legally, but the question is this: was it already been investigated through background check? If he's mentally ill, if it's okay for him to acquire guns? Some people could just run into the store and get a gun because of, and at the end of it, maybe because of a mental depression or because of one issue he has with the colleagues, and he just wants to do whatever thing that is in his mind. But if this thing was probably going through the process, I believe that America will probably have the safer side when it comes to gun violence. For example of that is what happened in England. England is one of the very tight on gun control, and which has been helping out. So I think gun violence has become an epidemic in the US, and the laws must be restricted to guns dealers and also the users. The problems of gun violence in the country, which I've actually already said, the lack of restriction of guns and owners and users. And 5 years ago, a student survived in America's most deadly mass shooting. And when Virginia Tech students killed about 32 people, and also wounded 17 people on the school campus. How does this happen? Like I already said, throughout this process, he didn't follow the due protocol. So if he has done that, I believe that he wouldn't just walk into buy a gun through the internet or shove a gun somewhere, a friend just saw a gun, which is not really like that in New York. New York is one of a very tight security that we know who knows. You can't just walk into the street and get a gun. It's very hard for you to do that. You'll be arrested, and that's a felony. But in other states, it is very, very it's a very common thing that you can just on the street, you can purchase a gun without question. And going through all these things, you see that we're having two issues like gun control and gun violence. It is a very critical situation that in the United States of America that we need to take care of, which is going on. Congress are still debating on it, but I wish at the end of it, we'll probably get to the end of it and make the society a better place to be. Then my solution, finally my solution to it is
Yubong, you're at 9 minutes. If you could please finish up.
Okay. According to statistics, 75% of gun owners in the United States don't conduct a background check on the buyers. All these things those have said already. So if those things have been done, I believe that we all, the society will be a better place for we to live. Thank you very much, and I wish we all be part of this or the struggle to make sure that at the end of it we get to the progress of this country. Thank you.